Dear students, today we'll study about the aerial or flight adaptations in birds. Young in 1958 called the birds as the masters of the air because practically every system and every organ in them has been modified in relation to the flight. Here in this diagram, you can see their anatomy, embryology, physiology, and ecology in relation to the aerial mode of life. Now, starting with their body shape, their body is perfectly streamlined, spindle shaped, and is designed to offer minimum resistance to the wind so that they can easily propel through the air. Similar like the fish, as they also have the streamlined body which helps them to swim through the water easily. Also, their body is compact, as you can see. It is light and it is strong dorsally but heavier ventrally. It is to help them in maintaining balance in the air. And you can also see the attachment of wings high up on the thorax region. The high position of such light organs such as lungs and air sacs, and also the low and central position of heavy muscles like sternum and digestive organs beneath the middle line of the attachment of two wings. These are all the structural facts which helps them to adapt the aerial mode of life. Also, besides their body shaped and compact body, one of the peculiar features of birds is their feathers. The smooth, closely fitting, backwardly directed contour feathers makes their body streamlined, which helps to reduce the friction to minimum. And also the non-conductive covering of their feathers helps in insulating the body and also prevents the loss of heat, which enables the birds to maintain constant temperature. Besides this, the forelimbs of the birds are modified into different powerful organs, that is the wings, along with the special flight muscles developed in them, which helps to propel through the air. Their particular shape of the wing, like the convex upper surface and concave lower surface, causes reduction in the pressure above and increases below, which causes minimum hindrance or turbulence behind and helps the bird to propel forward during the flight. Also, the short muscular tail consists of a long, strong but light caudal feathers, also known as rectrices, which are arranged in a fan-like manner. Here you can see in the diagram, which serves as a radar for steering during the flight. One of the important features of flight adaptation in bird is their beak, as in them the forelimbs are converted into the wings. Therefore, this is compensated by the presence of a bill or a beak. All those functions which other animals performs with the help of their forelimbs, birds performs with the help of their beak. For example, the mouth is drawn into a horny beak, which is used as a forceps for picking up the things. For example, food and in nest building, etc. The neck of the bird is very long and flexible, as the bird's bill is used up for feeding, nest building, defense, etc. Therefore, the mobility of neck and the freedom for the movement of the head is very important to the birds. Therefore, their neck is mobile. The hind limbs or legs in the birds uh, come somewhat anteriorly from the trunk region, which helps to balance and support their entire weight of the body for locomotion on the ground as well as in the water. Also, the loose skin is also a modification of flight in the birds, which is responsible for extensive movement of the skeletal musculature. As the muscles of the back are greatly reduced, but the flight muscles on the breast region are greatly developed, which weighs nearly one sixth of their whole bird. The wing is lowered with the help of pectoralis major and is elevated or raised above with the help of pectoralis minor. Most of the adaptations of flight in the birds can be visualized in their skeleton. For example, the fusions of bone along with the minimal amount of material following the hollow girdle principle combines strength along with the lightness. And also the most of the bones in them are pneumatic, that is, they are filled with the air sacs instead of the bone marrow. The rate of metabolism in birds is very high, and their food requirements are large, and also the digestion is rapid. As the flying animals cannot afford to be weighed down along due to the excess fecal luggage in them, so they got rid with them at once. Birds do not have urinary bladder, which is present in other animals to store the urine temporarily. And along with that, the water of the excretory fluid is reabsorbed in the birds in the urinary tubules of the kidneys, which helps in the formation of semi solid excreta, mostly containing the insoluble uric acid and urates, which can be excreted at once, thus help to reduce the unnecessary weight of the body. Birds are warm blooded animals, and their perfect aeration of blood is responsible for the high temperature of the body, which is necessary for the flight that requires a great output of energy. There is a presence of single functional ovary in the birds in the left side, which also aids in the reduction of weight, which is essential for the flight. So here in this diagram you can see all the major flight adaptations in the bird, like their mobile neck, their spindle shaped compact body, their insulating covering of feathers, their horny beak, and the powerful flight muscles, and the forelimbs modified into the wings, their bipedal locomotions. So this was all about their aerial and flight adaptations in the birds.